Today, day 1. Showing up here today and committing to stay 30 days to study myself feels exciting and scary at the same time. Well, not at the same time actually. These two feelings are following up each other. My inner knowing knows this is the right time and the right place to be. And another part is afraid. Afraid of what? Of change? Of leaving the old world? Of needing to do the number 2 experiences instead of the number 3 experiences Salty was explaining today? Afraid of number 2, doing something that is good for me and for others, but not something I want to do, I feel like doing. So I feel afraid to miss out. Feel afraid to miss out of pleasure or to experience pain. So I see there's attachment to things, experiences, outcomes. I observe myself wanting to run away, feeling resistance to the whole process. Because I decide to stay, my mind and body go into distraction, wanting to go to the rapé ceremony, calling friends, taking pictures, decorate the tipi. My mind wonders, is this the right decision to stay here? And then the whole circus of mixed emotions and split energy starts all over again. Where else in my life is this showing up? I see the pattern. I see this pattern. So what is it that I can learn from it? What is the lesson? What is the gift in this? And how can I change? How can I change this into a new concept? And what happens if I observe it? I stop and observe. And I can only smile. I can only laugh. Haha, this is a beautiful learning. When I experience mixed feelings, when I feel confused, I can go into the pattern of trying to escape, or better saying, escaping into distraction, or I can stop and observe. Observing brings space. I feel not involved anymore. I feel detached. And from this space, I can choose a new conception. Which conception from my soul, from my higher self, will serve me? The sentence that comes up is, when you don't know what's running you, it will run you. So why not opening up for this experience? To see what runs me in order to change for something that serves me and others, and that I will enjoy as a number 1 experience. So what I learned from this is to observe, because then I can become aware of what runs me, so it doesn't run me anymore. So what I decide is, even when a part of me feels fear, which I can observe, and which that's not to react on it, to stay and to see who I can become. I'd also like to transform the fear, to heal the pain that is behind it. In the original event, I come across emotions as well today that I'd like to transform. What I see, feel and happening is the following. I experience by getting into a new place with new people where I have to adjust the fear of rejection, wanting to feel accepted, to be a nice, good girl. And again, this is a pattern, because no one is judging me, so it's me who is doing the judgment. Coming from this limiting belief, being not good enough, and seeing this pattern, I want to heal and transform this, because I experience this as a base in all my contacts. This will be my question for meditation. How can I transform fear of rejection into self-love. I feel this is the first and most important question to focus on, because if I don't feel good enough and act on this, I will block myself in giving and experiencing the best of me. It's the same as my experience today during Salty's lesson. I felt confused, tried to understand with my head, not coping and blocking myself. I felt the same as I felt in school, stupid, not understanding. When I became aware, I changed my context in I can learn, and it opened up my understanding. I felt understanding without getting it only with my head. It was like a clicking, total understanding, like the aha moment. So changing a preconception in a new conception can be powerful and changing the whole experience and outcome. So what happens when I ask my higher self in the new conception of this experience? And I can't even finish my sentence. My dear Marlies, what an amazing place you are now. Have you looked around? I mean, really looked around? This is the right place to be, to learn, to grow. Be like a child. Open yourself up to new experiences. You want to change patterns? You want to master your emotion? You want to heal yourself? So I know your answers to all that questions is yes. So why not enjoying this experience? Feel like a child, be the child, enjoy the not knowing, enjoy the process. Feel gratitude, appreciation for yourself in showing up, for learning with and from Lisanne, from Salty and Aggie, sharing their space and energy. What if you make this a 30 days that count? I feel this is shifting my energy big time. I felt liberated and joyful in this perspective. So one subject left to address now. It's smoking. I noticed today the mixed energies and wanting to smoke and not wanting to smoke. Cigarettes as well as Santa Maria. This is something I will have a look on tomorrow. Today the sound is connected to the crown. I am the portal of the spiritual mind. We are in a mental week in the month of the constellation of Leo. I can. In today's meditation, my mind gives me a towel. My body, my right hip, is the warmest place. My heart emotions give me peace. I didn't recognize them at that moment. As it is okay, I'm learning. I feel something is wrong by someone. Salty in this case, telling me, new chapter. I feel triggered, like something is wrong by someone, and in this case it was Salty, telling me what to do when, writing now, instead of following my own flow. Immediately I observe and recognize my reaction on a trigger like that. Wanting to run away, smoke, Durapay, escaping from the unpleasant, from pain. Instead of that, I observe, I watch, and I feel, and I breathe. The impulses slow down, disappear, and come back again. And I repeat the observing until the wave has rolled out on the beach and I experience peace. Peace, the word of my meditation. So I learned from this that I can have my emotions, triggers, without needing to react on it. What now can my higher self tell me about this? This is well done. With observing, you give yourself space and you give the emotion space. That is a reaction on the thought, the trigger. So it can flow, move and resolve. It's been set free, and by doing so, you transform in this pattern of escaping distraction and you recenter. From this, there's new possibilities, new ideas to put on your canvas, to create new conceptions. By the way, you've been triggered before today during meditation and yoga, feeling resistance in needing to do anything you don't like yoga, believing there are other ways, other roads that lead to Rome and to alignment. And you still think there are, and that's okay. You're not wrong either, but you are here now in this program, in this way of learning and experiencing. So what is it you can do to fully open up to this process that you have attracted, manifested, committed to? Trust, Marlies. Trust the process. Trust you're in the right place. Trust that this is the right time for you to learn, to expand, to transform patterns, to become a better healer for myself so I can guide people through transformational shifts. At one moment during this writing, I felt tired, my body and system needing rest and refreshment. So I lay down for 10 minutes. Took some rapé and came back to the writing. In this I felt a difference in taking care of myself, my needs, and escaping and distractions. This to me felt powerful, feeling and knowing what I needed and taking care of that first. My dearest Marlies, I admire myself, appreciate and love myself for doing this work, for showing up, for being brave in letting go of what I think I know to find my answers. What I see as a pattern is shifting, go back and forth. Chapter. So, thank you, Marlies, for doing this work, for showing up, for being brave in letting go of what I think I know to find my answers. What I see as a pattern is shifting and then go back and forth between old and new conceptions. I see this in thinking I'm right versus let's open up to new information. I see this in addiction and I see this in money, which I reframed in my dictionary. I now feel impatience with this knowledge, connecting to me, my experiences and my questions. So the question is a valid question when it's asked out of interest instead of anger, impatience I am experiencing now. How can I connect to this to daily life? So the resistance came up again, followed by the wanting to escape. But now I went into observing, recentering, and feeling the peace.
Oh, beautiful. Well done.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful, darling, beautiful.
Mm.
Thank you for expressing yourself in this way.
Thank you
Thank you.
for listening. Thank you.
Thank you.